Hi guys, I'm Brickroad. Let's play some Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. This actually isn't a real Let's Play. This is like, well, today is July 16th, 2015, and I'm turning 32 years old today. That's right, it's my birthday. Feel free to be leaving all the well-wishings and whatnot in the comments down there. I'm sure I will be delighted to read them all. I decided I would take a break from my regular update schedule of, what am I updating right now? Earthbound and Zeo Drifter will resume tomorrow, to do like a state of the channel address, and usually I don't make these videos very often, but when I do I like to put some gameplay in there instead of just my yapping face, so people who don't care about the state of the channel address still have something fun to listen to. And this is a real short game anyway that I haven't played in a couple years, so I figured it'd be a good to run through Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers as I run down the topics that I want to talk to you guys about. Bottom line, in case you're only going to watch 30 seconds of this video and then peace out, I love what I'm doing with the channel right now. I love that everybody's having a good time with it, and I want to keep doing it for as long as possible. There, you're dismissed. You've watched half of a level of Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, and now you can go watch whatever cat video you have queued up in the other window. So, like I said, it is my birthday. I am 32, and I still play Nintendo games all the time, every day, and now, basically, when I have no time anymore to play video games unless I'm playing them for you guys in some form or fashion. Literally, the only games I play anymore I either put on YouTube, I stream on Twitch, or I have some other reason for playing them to give you guys some kind of entertainment. I'm building to something. Like the other day, I just did a test play of a game that I'm going to Let's Play for you guys in the upcoming months. And that took about 30 hours of gaming that wasn't a game that I absolutely positively wanted to replay at that moment in time, but had to be done. The Let's Play is going to be really good. It was fun going back and replaying the game. I don't want to spoil what game it is. We're going to have some fun with it. So yeah, it is my 32nd birthday today, and maybe that's way too old to be playing Nintendo games on the Yubba Tubes for the peoples, but I don't know, I'm having fun with it. I think everybody else is having fun with it. You guys that watch the channel and support me have given me no indication you want me to stop whatsoever, so we're going to keep going with it. But I want to talk a little bit about what the channel is doing right now, and where it will be going, and what I will be doing with it, and what I hope to do with it. So a lot of topics to cover. I do want to get a little sappy for a minute. I want to talk a little bit about my personal life, which, again, I don't do very often on this channel. If you're a newer subscriber to the channel, I don't do these videos very often. I think this is my third or fourth one in 6 or 7 years. But I do kind of want to talk about the events that had led me to the situation I'm in now, and why those were kind of depressing things, but why I think they'll be good in the long run. In about this time, in July of 2013, 2 years ago, I lost the office job that I had worked at for a couple of years for a variety of reasons we need not go into. I wasn't fired, but I didn't quit either. It was kind of a mutual thing. And I don't want to get into the reasons of why I left that job, but at the time when I quit that job, I didn't realize how hard it would be to find another job. And I like underestimated the state of the economy and the difficulty with which somebody who is not a college graduate would have finding comparable work. And I live in Florida, so for some reason, most of the work you can get in Florida at my skill level, which is 0, I have no skills or talents or whatever, basically call center work, that's what you can get. And anybody who's worked in a call center for any length of time knows that it's soul-crushing. But when I took that off the table, I really, that was it. I spent about a year trying to find anything, really, anything at all, just with no luck. And it was doing bad things to my brain. So my wife and I got together and decided, well, clearly what I'm doing isn't working. Clearly, I'm gonna have to get another call center job, but it was actually Peanut, my wife. If you guys don't know, my wife's name isn't Peanut. That's what we call her on the interwebs. But she is the one who said, well, you've got this fan base on YouTube, and it's not very big, but why don't you see if they can help you? Why don't you turn what is your hobby into an actual job and do the streaming and the YouTube stuff full time. So that's what I am doing. That's why there's been some changes to the channel in the past couple of months. That's a free... Oh, okay, good. My free guy did not abandon me. What a bro. And I was expecting... Like, I didn't know how it was going to work, because I had made a little bit of money on the YouTube ads and whatever through my YouTube partnership, but not a lot. It was like sandwich money, basically. I don't have enough subscribers or get enough views to make a living solely off of YouTube ads. But I was doing some Twitch streaming, and we were getting some good support, and so yeah, it was Peanut's suggestion, well, since you can't get a job doing something good, why don't you turn the hobby you have and see if you can turn it into something lucrative. So in December of last year, 2014, I launched a Patreon for the YouTube channel and for the Twitch channel, just to see if any of my subscribers would show me any support, see if I had a chance of making this my actual job, and I received way more support on Patreon than I was expecting in the first couple of months. I was expecting it to sit at like maybe 50 bucks for the first 5 or 6 months, just because I'd done a little bit of research. What are other YouTubers who have this many subscribers? I have about 22 or 2,300 subscribers at the time. What are they turning on Patreon? What do I have to look forward to? But I got way more support on Patreon than I was expecting, which was a godsend. I mean, you guys have helped me to keep my rent paid, and you guys have helped me to buy groceries, and most of all, you guys have made it really feel like this is something worth pursuing as a full-time gig, as opposed to finding another soul-crushing office job, which is difficult to say the least. So that's been my situation the past couple of years. 2013 and into 14 was really depressing because I had a really terrible experience job hunting, and I could not find basically any work anywhere. But we made the YouTube thing into something kind of real, something like I have all the indications that I'll be able to pull this off as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, as long as you guys keep showing me the support you've been showing me. I feel really good about where I am now, a lot better than I did this time last year. So that's the depressing stuff out of the way. That's the sappy like real life stuff that we're getting out of the way. What I want to do is talk about a little bit of changes to the channel. If you may have seen, I am making an effort to go back and put in annotations in all of my old videos in my old series, starting with the most popular playlists and moving forwards. Just trying to get subscriber annotations in there, a little annotation button to take you to the next video in whatever playlist you happen to be watching. Just quality of life stuff like that. I have seen a small uptick in the number of subscribers because I started by annotating the most popular playlists first, like the Shantae playlists, the, have I done the Mist playlist yet? I don't think I've done the Mist playlist yet. That's a lot of work going back and annotating those old videos, but I'm working on doing that. As for my new videos, the new series that I'm putting out, you may have already noticed if you checked out the Xeodrifter videos that I've been uploading, but they actually have like a 15-minute outro at the end that has a little click here to subscribe button and a previous episode, next episode thing, and I'm also giving shoutouts to some of my supporters at the end of the video. I'll be doing that in every new series that I'm making from now on, with the exception of like the Twitch highlights and the probably I won't do it for the Christmas videos or whatever. But when you see somebody at the end of the Xeodrifter videos or anything going forward and say, hey, thanks for supporting the video, you'll see someone's name in lights. Those people are my Patreon supporters. They are people who have pledged $2 a month or more to the channel. I have a list of their names, and I just randomly pick one for every video that I make. And that is their video. That's the video that their $2 sponsored for that particular month. And when I run out of names, I'm going to start the list over. So you may have seen those changes. That's not anything I think anybody's going to bother with. Like, I don't think anybody's going to be bummed out or be upset that I made those changes to the channel. That's pretty standard procedure for Let's Play channels these days. Really, I should have been doing that stuff like 2 years ago, but I was lazy and it was just a hobby. But anyway, we're going to do that now. I've tried to change the focus of the channel a little bit. Fewer games like Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers that are games from my childhood and I liked as a kid. And I'm trying to do more, like, indie games from Steam and things like that, which is where Xeodrifter comes in. And I've got no shortage of great indie games on Steam to show off for you guys. I've got a ton of stuff that I want to get through. More games. I'm more excited about showing you guys the games I have on Steam now that I actually have a machine that can run Steam really well, along with recording software, and that I can record in HD for you guys. If you haven't noticed, I've upgraded my hardware, so I'm putting the videos out at 720p. This video is not at 720p because it's Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers for NES. Who even cares? But I've got so many great Steam games I want to share with you guys. There was a couple years on my old machine where I was kind of depressed because I couldn't share all the great Steam games I was playing because the computer I was using at the time just couldn't record them. I remember being really bummed out when Rogue Legacy first came out because I wanted to do a Let's Play of that so bad, but the computer just couldn't run Rogue Legacy and the recorder at the same time. It was just a bummer. All of my console Let's Plays, anything that I record on a console, is going to be better quality now, just because, like I said, the hardware got upgraded. That's great. I actually updated all my computer equipment about this time last year using the last money I had from the job that I had to quit. Upgraded the brand new computer. I decided to invest in this new PC instead of buying any of the new consoles. I think that was a really sound financial decision on my part. So I have crossed the threshold and I'm now a full-time PC gamer, which is something I never ever thought I would say in a million years. That's probably a topic for another video, though. Why I made the transition from console to PC. Kind of out of the scope of the state of the channel address that I'm giving right now. But yeah, I want to do more indie games for you guys, and we're going to see more of those going forward. I'm not going to stop doing the old NES games, absolutely not. I want to do more Zelda, I want to do more Mega Man, I want to do more Mario, lots more Mario. In particular, because one of the Patreon goals that I set that I thought I would not get within the first year was I set a $400 goal and said if I meet this goal, I will buy the really expensive but almost necessary 3DS capture hardware. There's a capture board that this dude named Loopy makes that's supposed to be really excellent hardware, and I would buy that hardware. That way I can stream 3DS games to Twitch, and I can record 3DS games for you guys on YouTube. So as soon as I can get my hands on that capture hardware, he's out of stock right now. We gotta wait for him to get more boards in stock. But as soon as I get my hands on that, I'm gonna do a Twitch marathon of Zelda games. We're gonna do every Zelda game that I have for the 3DS as a marathon, and then probably the first Let's Play I record for you guys will either be Super Princess Peach or Super Mario 3D Land, both games which I really, really loved quite a lot. So I've got that in the works. I'm really excited about that. So you'll see a change of focus in the Twitch channel just because I have better recording capabilities now, and because I have a better capture card, essentially. I've got one level left in this game. I better get through the rest of this that I can get through. I know that I've got a lot of viewers who, for whatever reason, can't support financially, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit because I have people in my Twitch chat especially who, like, are bummed out because they can't donate or they can't pledge on Patreon, or they just can't swing it. I want to tell you guys that's not a problem. I will never gate any of my content, any of my YouTube series behind a paywall. You'll never have to pledge to the channel. So in case you guys can't afford it, or in case you just don't agree with people trying to make money off Let's Plays, you will never have to worry about that stuff being gated behind a paywall. I don't believe in gating it behind a paywall either. If you never, ever, ever support me with a dime because you can't or don't want to or whatever, you still get to see every bit of content that I produce. And that's going to be true for as long as I'm doing this. That said, if you do watch the channel and you do want to support, but you don't have the ability or desire to do it on Patreon, I do have a couple of ways that you guys might still be able to help me out. The first of which is just check out the Patreon anyway, because I have $1 and $2 support tiers for, it's a monthly pledge. If you pledge $1 every month, I do a Patron's Choice stream. The first Friday of every month is a Patron's Choice stream. That's a game that you guys pick for me to play. and we've had some great streams. I just dropped in the hole, no problem. Bought myself a little bit of time to finish this video. If you pledge, yeah, $1, you can vote and suggest games for the Patron's Choice stream. For the $2 level, which is also pretty affordable, that is the level you get at. That's the level you pledge at in order to get shoutouts on the YouTube videos. So, check those out. Even if you're never going to pledge, still check out the Patreon, because I put some stuff on Patreon that doesn't show up on the YouTube channel. I just uploaded, a couple days ago, I just uploaded the first Limerick archive. Some of the Patreon supporters that are helping me out get limericks that I read off on my Twitch stream, and then I'm going to archive them on YouTube. But I also do karaoke. People pick karaoke songs for me to sing and make a fool out of myself. Those don't make it on YouTube, but I do archive the live MP3s that I sing, and those end up on Patreon. I have a creator page on Patreon. I died again in Chippendales Rescue Rangers. That wasn't karaoke. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, even if you're never going to pledge, still go check out the Patreon anyway, because there might be something on the page that you haven't seen yet that you might want to check out. Some of that karaoke, especially if you want to hear my super embarrassing but always hilarious singing voice. Aside from that, though, I know I have a lot of YouTube viewers that tell me they don't check out the Twitch streams. Even if you're not big on the live streams, you still might want to check me out. I try to stream consistently on Wednesdays and Fridays, late afternoons into the evenings, and sometimes going on late at night. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. Usually I try to get started about 6 or 7 o'clock my time. Wednesdays, this is just a rule of thumb, not a general, not like an actual schedule, but Wednesdays I try to do like multiplayer stuff on the channel. I try to get into some Steam games with either viewers in the channel or with some buddies of mine. Right now we're playing a lot of Duck Game, which if you haven't seen Duck Game on Steam, it's hilarious. Go watch the trailer for that. That's hysterical. I need to make a highlight, actually. With something, we played some tonight and it was hilarious, and I died again right by the last boss. Yeah, I gotta make a Duck Game highlight. I'll get to work on that as soon as I'm done making this video, I think. Ooh, that's not good. Taking that hit there was not good. Is there Acorn later? I think there's an Acorn later. I think I'll be okay. So yeah, if you're not big on Twitch, you might still want to check me out anyway. I play a lot of different kinds of games that I play on the YouTube channel. A lot of the kinds of games that I always said make bad Let's Plays make for great Twitch streams. Right now I'm doing a lot of Final Fantasy games on Twitch, which are games that I would never Let's Play unless like somebody tied me up and forced me to, which happened once. I did Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 once because somebody tied me up and forced me to. But yeah, a lot of RPGs, a lot of long-form games. I don't force myself to finish every game I stream, so I don't have that problem. Like, sometimes on YouTube, I feel guilty if I don't finish a game. Like, Cough Cough Zero Mission, Cough Cough Sheeran the Wanderer. I'll finish them someday, guys. You know I'm good for it. If you're not subscribed to me on Twitter, I do tweet quite a bit. I'm not like one of those really obnoxious tweeters where I tweet out every sandwich I eat or every political opinion I have. Mostly I just tweet jokes that I think of, or when the Twitch stream goes live, or when a new YouTube playlist starts getting updated, something like that. It's just a good way to check out what's going on in the streaming life. Is a good place on Twitter. It's also a good place to support me if you like what you're watching and you want me to be successful. If you see that I'm tweeting out, if you retweet me, that's always appreciated. Sundays on Twitch, I stream a Dungeons & Dragons game that I've been running for like 6 months now. I have a separate YouTube channel where I upload archives for that. It's called Salute the Flump. That channel is in desperate need of subscribers, because until I get to 500 subscribers, I can't change the YouTube channel address, the URL to Salute the Flump. It's like youtube.com/blah blah blah, lots of numbers and letters and whatever. So if you guys can help me get to 500 subscribers on that channel, that would be great. If you've never seen D&D before, you should check that channel out, just see if it's your thing, if you like watching it. We stream it live on Sundays. The game's over and I'm still friggin' talking. What am I going with? Yeah, the best way to support me is just keep watching, share it if you like it, hit that like button, hit the follow button, leave a comment saying what a good job you think I'm doing. Leave a comment if you think I'm a butthead. Leave a comment saying, Bricker, you're stupid. This game is, you're playing the game wrong and I just think you're dumb. And right now, actually, I'm uploading an Earthbound series. I'm about halfway through it. that was a Patreon goal that we blew past way sooner than I expected. I was not expecting to play Earthbound that quickly. So once we're done with Earthbound, I will be adding a new Patreon goal. I'm not sure what the reward tier I'm going to set at, but when we hit that, I'm going to give you guys one of the most requested games that I've ever gotten, next to Earthbound, is Secret of Mana. I recorded Secret of Evermore a couple years ago with my great friend Sovin Jedi. He's really funny. Check out the Secret of Evermore playlist if you haven't seen it. Here's a link. There's a link. Click that. But yeah, ever since we played that, people have been asking, when are you guys going to do Secret of Mana? So I'm going to set Secret of Mana. I know that I just pronounced the word 2 different ways. I go back and forth. Leave me alone. We're going to set Secret of Mana as the next reward tier, and I'm sure we'll blow past that one way sooner than I'm expecting to. So yeah, that's the state of the channel, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I love that I get to do this as my job now. I love that it's still building. I love where I'm going, and I love logging into Twitch and YouTube and seeing people react positively or even negatively, if that's your thing. If you gotta react negatively, I still like the attention. I'm just gonna say, I still dig the attention. So yeah, that's it. Love all of you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Happy birthday to me. And I probably won't have another chat with you like this until the Christmas video. So yeah, it'll be a few months. Enjoy Earthbound. I'll see you guys tomorrow.